Howdy y'all, and welcome to Farming Simulator 17 with the Butcher Man. We're about to try out our new plow on our new tractor to see how things go. Cause this here plow, or this here field ain't never been plowed. We're gonna try it out. I don't even know what it looks like. Hit X. How do I turn it over? How do I flip it? Turn plow. B. Allow create field. Nope, sure don't want it to do that. I don't want it to go back there either. Wonder how far this goes. Let's just put a tire over there, like so. And we're lower down. I got GPS in this tractor, but I just want to see what this plow does. First off. It's looking good. Doing the job. The tractor's pulling just fine. And it sounds good too. That's amazing. It's amazing, amazing work. Get with it, man. Plow up that field. I did spray it already. And a hydrous injection. Real nice stuff. Go ahead and turn around here right sharp. Whoa. What? What happened? I don't really know what happened there. I guess it'll be fine. Let's set our GPS up. How about it? Let's see. Automatic. I think that ought to work, shouldn't it? I would think it's supposed to. Unless I mess it up down here. It's not looking that way. It's looking like it's plowing over. This GPS stuff's some pretty smart things. I think we're just going to go down the other end of the field and plow it in over here. How's that sound? Not really that great since it's not actually plowing it in right. That's weird. Yeah, buddy, I think we're cooking with grease now. Getting the ground all tore up, getting it plowed in, getting the fertilizer put in the ground, breaking it up, breaking it down, you know what I'm saying. Man, it took me a little bit to get it set up. But now that it is, it's working a lot better. At least I think it is. Still, I never got my GPS button set up like it needs to be. I think what we'll do is we'll just keep cutting through around over here. Oh, it touched the ground. Whoa, can't drive over there. Gotta avoid that at all costs. The GPS has changed a little bit, but that's okay. It'll catch up to itself at some point. This little bit of ground over here will just be like extra worked. Extra. For some reason, when I auto set it, it goes out to like 5.4 meters or something like that. Even though the actual blade is supposed to be like 4.9, I think, or something like that. I got it set at 5, which seems to be doing pretty good. It picks it up and then some on both sides. I probably shouldn't run off the end of the field, but I think it makes it look a lot better to me. The fact that it goes straight out instead of having to like plow the very end of it there. I don't know, visuals, man, visuals. What in the world, man? Come on. Might have to plow the end anyway if it's just going to be a meanie. I don't know why it does that to me. It just won't pick up that first little bit because the plow is like not coming around or something fast enough. Coming around now, I guess. For the most part. Looking pretty good. Look at her dig in. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. Alright, working our last couple of passes here. It's actually looking real nice. That's a good looking plowed field out there. Gonna be a nice seed bed for a nice big old crop of sunflowers, I think. Can't remember. I just had it come out of canola. So I think ideally it was to put it in sunflowers. I think. I don't really know. I can't ever remember what I decided. I think it's sunflowers. I want to start stocking up on sunflowers as well. A little bit right there at the end that it just left. I'll try to catch that on the way down maybe. But yeah, I haven't really been paying attention to how much of each crop I got and whatnot. There's sunflowers over there. I kind of want to plant some more. Plus our little chart or whatever. We just harvested this, so ideally I want to plant that. We don't have a lot of those, but that's because I don't think we've harvested any yet. That's actually what came in the silos when we bought the farm, I think. 14,000 liters. 14,000 liters, man. Alright, now we need to run. I want to run back down there, like, get rid of that little bitty spot. The little bitty spot's going to annoy me. We'll go ahead and leave the GPS on. We're about to hook up the cultivator anyway. Get out of there. There you go. Now we need to fold this up. Fold this up. Do I need to turn it first? Really? You have to turn it over this way first. And then fold it. It's like the same thing. That's so weird. Oh well, I mean, if that's what they want done, then that's what they want done, I guess. I think these wheel weights are actually helping out. It gives us a nice heavy tractor to be pulling our plow with. Our plow and our cultivator. Get in there, big old plow. There we go. And where did I put my cultivator? I think it's it there in it. Because the seeder for the sunflowers does not cultivate by itself. And now, I think the seeder, the other seeder, the seeder for like wheat and barley and that sort of thing, doesn't actually, it doesn't fertilize. The one I bought doesn't fertilize when it plants. So that's something we're going to have to work on doing. Get up here like so. I don't know how wide this is supposed to be. Probably not very. It looks like it's nice and big, though. It should work into the ground pretty good. How wide is it? Let's see. How wide is it supposed to be? That's kind of an important deal. 4.8 meters is what we're looking at. It's at 4.7, so we're going to go ahead and bump it up a little bit. And move this over to about so. Get fairly well in line with it. And get her going. What? It is pulling hard. Look at it kicking up all that dirt. She is pulling really hard. Oh. She's like maxed out on the RPMs. She's just struggling. It's really not that fast, is it? What's the deal here? 205, and I think I got like a 200 something, 280 in this thing. Maybe I should have got this big one. 4.8. Why didn't I get that one? That one's 6. Instead I got this one? That's weird. I think that's actually an attachment for something, I think. For slurry. I don't understand why I bought this one instead of this one. 6 meters and 4.8 meters. That's weird. I don't know what I was thinking there. I might end up having to change that out. We're gonna let old Billy Boy do that anyway. Billy Bob or Billy Joe or whatever his name is. It looks cool though. That looks so cool. You're gonna be able to do it. Looking good. If he hits that tree there, I'm gonna cut that tree out. That thing just seems like it's in the way. I don't know if he'll hit it or not, but if he hits it, I'm cutting it out. I'll cut that thing down. Kinda in the way anyway. Maybe some other time. Maybe we'll cut it down later. Let's see. I'm gonna let him do that, and we're gonna go probably do something else, I guess. I don't really know what yet. We go cut some timber. I mean, that's a deal. That's kind of an idea, I guess. I don't think this has been weeded. It's not quite in its second growth stage, I don't think. Are you gonna drive across this field? You do drive across my field. You're a jerk. That's not very nice. I guess it's a good thing you didn't go way out there somewhere. I ought to charge you for destroying my crop, son. Man. That's about a disaster. I'll have to remember that. I think next time I'll do that part. I'm letting Billy Joe do it. He's not really the brightest sometimes. Let's see. Let me think. I'm trying to think of what we need to do. What needs to be done. Let's see, that's the sunflower planter. That's the weeder. We got 58 grand. That's not enough to buy a field. We could probably go buy some more pigs. How's the animals looking now? It ain't been that long, but they're about need water. We got a little bit of sugar beet left. We don't have any cows, but cows are expensive. I mean, they're super expensive. We're set 32 hours on those, 7 hours on those. Let's go get another load of pigs, I guess. I mean, it is an investment, you know. That'd be the only reason to buy them. We'll go get more pigs. We've already birthed one pig. I'd like to get them down to getting like a pig an hour or something like that, like a bunch. You know, then you could sell like a couple of loads a day probably. And then, actually, how much is a livestock trailer? Animals. 67 grand. I'll bet that fits a lot of animals in it. That'll be our next upgrade in the animal department, I think. Getting that big livestock trailer. That way we don't have to pull it with this pickup. We can pull it with that big old semi back here. That'd be amazing. I don't know why I'm going this way, but seems like an alright deal. Check our crop while we're up here. Take a peek at it. Must be an awful lot of patriotic people around here. It seems like everybody got an American flag. That looks pretty good. Looking good over there, and still in the second growth stage. I tell you what, these little piggies better start producing pretty quick. We're starting to go broke again. Back down to $31,000 left. But the good thing is that's, you know, the plus to that is that we still can borrow up to $200,000 from the bank. We start getting in a little bit of trouble, little financial difficulties. There seems to be an awful lot of traffic on this road today. There's a line of cars on the road when I came down here. Now there's another big old line of cars. Get over there. Like all these cars are going up here. I wonder where they're going. Are you going to see pigs? Because I got pigs in the back. They're all just following one after another. Come on now. There's probably a piece of equipment or something in the road up there. Driving down the road, refusing to move over. Them jerks. And they're international harvesters. You know what I'm saying? That's a good song. I really wish I could use that song in my videos. That'd just be amazing. Amazing. Here, pig, 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 suey. Here, pig, 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 pig. There we go. Boom. There we go. Lots of pigs. How many we got now? 30. No, 28. We've hauled 3 loads, which is 9 apiece. That'd be 27. So I've gotten 1 pig out of it, and I'm about to get another pig in less than an hour. That's pretty good. They both look like they might be in need of water. There should be water in this barrel over here, in this water buffalo. Let's put this in here. There we go. And get this hooked up. Where do you take your water? I think it's over on this side. My Joskins water buffalo. Now that I'm adding the animal, that's probably why it looks like it's going down. There we go. Not a whole lot. I guess since we got this hooked up, we can just head over to the sheep pen. Give the sheep some more water. I need to figure out a good spot to try to get water out of the river. Be a little bit cheaper on me that way, I think. There's a biogas plant. I haven't really showed much of that in my videos, but just so you guys know, just for future reference, and if anybody's kind of wondering, we are not going to be using that thing. Did I just go the wrong way? I did just go the wrong way. Yeah, I made it. Alright. But yeah, we're not going to be using the biogas plant, unfortunately. Because as much as it is a good thing and a lot of people like it and it does make some money and this and that and all those things, we don't do it over here. I'd never even heard of a biogas plant until I got Farming Simulator 7 or Farming Simulator the first one, I think 13 or 15, maybe it was 15. No, it was 13. But yeah, I'd never even heard of it. And then I found out it's pretty much just like a thing in England or wherever it's at, UK maybe. But we don't do it over here, so I'm not going to do it. Over here we harvest our corn and we turn it into feed for our cows and that sort of thing. So we'll just kind of stick it that way. It's a little more realistic that way. We don't do biogas plant. Got a sheep pallet coming up there. That's a different looking sheep pallet, ain't it? From what it used to look like. That's an awful lot different looking. Alright, y'all got water now too. That's good. I'm gonna get my wheel out of your water trough. That's probably good. We'll go ahead and leave that right there. Let's take a look at this here water, this here wool pallet. Huh. Let's say it's too heavy. Yeah, it does. I think it's supposed to have 4 bags in there is what it is. And it's at wool 21%. So it should be here in just a little bit. Once it reaches 25 or 26%, it'll flip over and there'll be another bag for them in there, I think. Did that go down yet? I don't think that went down yet. 7 hours. I think that's what it was before. I don't know. Well, let's head back to the farm and we'll see how Billy Joe's getting along with the cultivating of that field. There's Billy Joe coming back up the hill. She's just about done. Looks like she's doing a right fine job too. She's getting her cut up real nice. That's some nice dirt there. That's some nice looking dark dirt. Look at that thing ripping through the ground. Good job, girl. Good job. You're doing really good. Good thing I hired that one. That other one was just being a pain. The one that was running the combine earlier. She was just trouble. I don't know. She wasn't calling me. She wasn't texting me saying, "Hey, you know, the combine's full. I need it emptied." Or she wasn't even driving over to the trailer. I mean, what do you do with a worker like that? Normally you just fire them, right? That's what I did. She fired. Bring us over here and park her. Alright, let's see. I believe, yeah, this, like I said, this is the seeder we'll be using. That's our sunflowers. It's really dirty, but that's what happens to farm equipment when you use it. That's just one of those things. What are we looking at as far as how's the farm looking? Everything looks fertilized. Oh, this was needs plowing. Okay, so 19 still needs to be plowed. We've already worked it up. Or we already bought it anyway, I should say. I know I could like expand out to the outer or whatever, but I'd like to like keep my farm all, you know, conjoined. You know, I don't want to buy a field way up here and then have to transport farm equipment up here and then bring the stuff back down here, and I don't know. This just makes more sense to me, I think. That's looking pretty good. That's still missing a fertilizer, but I think it's still under growth stage. Yeah, it is. And I think overall it's looking pretty good. We ain't quite ready to go start harvesting corn yet. Does that need to be sprayed at all? How does it look for fertilizer? Looks like it's fertilized completely, which is odd, but that's okay. It's fertilized completely, but it's not plowed. Alright, so I don't know. I guess we'll just call it a day, I suppose. Billy Joe's still up there working. I'll probably have her come down here in a bit and grab the seeder and just go to town. She'll do all that work for me as well. And we'll pay her a good wage for it. But she's about done. I might just have to go buy her a bigger cultivator that she'll get done a little bit faster. I don't know why I bought that little cultivator. No idea. But that's going to be it, guys. Thanks for joining me. It's a little bit shorter than I think than I normally do, but that's okay. It's still a day on the farm. You guys got to hang out with me while I did a little bit of this and that, you know. But hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please do hit the like button. I always enjoy it, and it does help me out quite a bit. And if you really loved it and you want to see more, then just go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I try to put up videos about every day. Sometimes it's not always once a day. But thanks for joining me, guys. And as always, good day to you all.